demonstration to show you how to get the first homework assignment done. What you can see on the screen right now is the homework assignment. So the first thing you want to do is to open up a new window. And let me reposition the new window so we can see both the code and the trace. And I like this. Okay. So the first thing we can do is to eliminate all the extra windows that I have opened here. And you can see that I can use this little bar here to show and hide the additional panes. Then we switch to the second sheet, and let's see how we can do that. Might have done something here that makes it. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's not it. Oh, there we go. We have now switched to sheet 2. Sheet 2 is typically what I use for the trace, and sheet 1 is typically what I would use for the pseudocode. In this case, we start tracing from line 1, and so line 1 is showing that we are evaluating whether x is less than 3. X is 2 at this point, so x is less than 3 is true. It is important that you use x is less than 3 instead of 2 is less than 3, even though the value of x is 2 at this point, because if I know that you're looking at the value of x, I can always track back and see what the value of x is. If you write down 2 here, then that would have destroyed the actual meaning of the condition, which is to pick the value from variable x. This is line 1. If the condition of line 1 is true, then we should go ahead and execute line 2. Line 2 doesn't do much except to put a value of 0 into y, and we are done with this test case. With test case number 2, x starts off with a value of 3. On line 1, we asked the same question. X is less than 3. Is it true or is it false? This time the answer is false, which forces us to go to line 3 to ask the second question. The second question is whether x equals to 7 or not. The answer is it is false. X equals to 7 is false. That means we cannot execute line 4. We have to go ask the question on line 5. The question on line 5 is asking whether x is less than or equal to 3. The answer is true. So we proceed with line 6 in this case. Line 6 is going to put a value of 2 into y, and we are done with this test case. Finally, we are up to the last test case with x equals to 15 initially. On line 1, we ask the question, is it true or is it false? X is less than 3. The answer is false. On line 2, on line 3, we ask the question, does x equal to 7? Is it true or is it false? The answer is it is false. On line 5, we ask the question, is it true or is it false that x is less than or equal to 3? The answer is false, because 15 is not less than or equal to 3. And finally, we arrive to line 7, which is asking, is x greater than 40? 15 is not greater than 40, so once again that is false. And as a result, we have to go to line 10 in this case. There's no condition to check at this point because we are pretty much all done with all the conditions. Line 10 is a catch-all case. Basically, if all the conditions are evaluated to be false, then we go to line 10. Line 10, according to this code, is going to put a value of 4 into y. So that's exactly what we'll do here, and we are done. So this is a quick demonstration of the solution of the first homework assignment. The score is going to be based on a few factors, and I will show the actual grading standard in the homework assignment itself.